Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 55 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. So I ended last episode pretty much being a little bit low on the red matter that I needed to get the collectors and whatnot going. So I decided why not go mining. All I'm going to do is place my void ring right here in my yellow bag and get out my morning star and start flying around in that giant open cave area that I've got downstairs here. Make a big old mess of the world and collect a good amount of resources. Now, as you guys saw a bit ago, that it's pretty easy to clear out a big area. And, oh yeah, look at that. Some gold, why not? Collect all this good stuff and start going for a fly. Now, I know it's probably a little bit dark out here, so I apologize for that. I'm not going to be recording myself mining very much, but I will just show you guys that I'm going to go have a good old time. So this will just be me flying around, collecting a bunch of resources. Now, because my void ring, as you guys know, is in my yellow bag, all the items that I collect will go land in this yellow bag and get compressed down to dark matter and then eventually red matter. So you can see I already collected a piece of dark matter here. And what am I, out of juice on my Klein star already? My oh my. So I'm going to have to go charge that guy up too. See, nothing works without Klein star juice. So I'll go recharge that thing. But you can see I've already collected a piece of dark matter and some diamonds, and plenty more to go. So I'll be back at it a little bit after I've collected some red matter. Well, just had a little bit of an excursion. Gonna get rid of this rain, because you know me, rain, not a fan. And drop off all the resources that I collected. Got a good amount of ores, as you can see. So I'll just drop all this stuff off here in my sorting chest, of course. So let's see. Oh yeah, don't even have enough room in my inventory for it all. There we go. That should come out pretty well. And of course my red matter furnace here is going to take care of all that stuff. And see, my Klein star is lasting a good long time. I think I got a couple comments suggesting that what I could do if I wanted to is go ahead and attach a collector here next to this guy. But I'm pretty sure this Klein star is going to do just fine. It'll probably last a while. So I'm not too concerned. Got some apatite, even found a mushroom down there. How cool is that? There's the red matter I was talking about. So let's see. If we turn you off, should collect back some resources. Cool. And I'll clean up my inventory. Got a few pieces of red matter, like I said. And hopefully my collectors have also done a nice job of taking care of the red matter. So I'll be back in a minute. And yeah, we've got a few pieces here as well. So let's go ahead and burn this stuff up in our relay and see how well we can do with our Klein star, trying to get ourselves a couple more collectors. So I've stored these guys in this chest over here for the time being. And let's see. I'll be right back once this is empty. Oh yeah, looking good. So let's see, can I get myself at least 5 more collectors out of this guy? Oh yeah, perfect. So now I just need some antimatter relays. So I'm going to see about getting myself some more resources and hopefully be able to get those guys in a few minutes. I'll get that off camera. Basically, I might just go mine for a little bit longer and collect some more red matter. And while that's happening, this guy will be collecting red matter for me as well. So I'll be back. Alright, so I mined for a little bit, got some more red matter, etc., etc. Let's see, how close am I going to get to the number 5 here? Oh, so close. Alright. Just need one more Mark III relay. I'll be back in a few minutes once I've collected a few more resources. Alright, just burning up some junk that I had in my chests that was, you know, a little bit of an overflow. So that looks pretty good. Do I have enough for one more Mark III relay? I hope I do now, right? Oh yeah, nice. So let's go ahead and give this guy a shot. So what I'm going to do is grab out of my green bag, is probably where they're at. And I can get rid of these apples. A golden conductive and a power teleport pipe. And then what I'll do is come up here and give this guy a shot. So let's all cross our fingers and see that this all works out properly. Now I'm probably going to wind up just replacing this thing, so I'm going to take this blueprint out of here just to be extra safe. It's been sitting up there for a while and I just want to make sure it's got like a fresh start and ready to go. So blueprint down, you can see the electrical tape stuff is all over the place and looking good, and we've got all the items that we need here. Now I'm gonna grab a couple pieces of glowstone out of my Klein star. Hopefully I've got enough for 13 of those, right? I would hope so. And I'm also going to grab some smooth stone here. I'm probably just going to grab half a stack of that. And then, of course, make sure I've just got some glass on me. Yeah, I should have enough. Cool. So let's go give this a shot. So all we got to do is hook this guy up to power and put the items that it needs in there. So I'm going to place the glass in. It probably won't need to use the glass in the stone, like I said last episode, because it's already in place there. So the machine should recognize that that stuff's already there and just not even bother with it. And I'll place my energy condenser and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and hook up power to this guy without placing anything else in him. So I'm going to go like this. And I'll just hook this up to frequency, I don't know, 1 can receive true. Okay. Hey, there's a little robot there, sweet. So what's he gonna do for me? So he's just hanging out, not doing much at the moment, because there's nothing for him to build. So let's just give him the first collector. Let's give him like 3 of them for now. And you can see that he's placing them in position. Cool. I guess I gave him 4. Let's give him a few more. Nice. Now, older versions of Buildcraft, there was some bugs, and I wasn't sure how well this would work out with blocks facing the correct direction, but it does look like they're doing pretty well with it. Let's put our Mark III relays in there and see how they look. Oh yeah, look at that. It's working perfectly. Sweet. And my energy condenser. Did he make it in there? No, not yet. What are you waiting on for the energy condenser? Wonder if he needs line of sight. Like the fact that this guy's not there. Maybe he doesn't like the energy condenser for some reason. Remember, like I said, there's a few things that, like, you know, he just doesn't like. They don't behave so well. And let's put our last Mark III relay down again and see what happens with that. Now, is he going to have a problem with that now? Yeah, maybe it's a line of sight issue thing. Interesting. Good to know. So let's do this. Let's take these guys out of here. And what I'm going to do is just knock this piece off and maybe even reset the blueprint and place down our condenser. Now, is he going to be able to do something about that? Maybe not. So what I might even do here is take this thing off, and I'm going to knock this guy out altogether. That's fine. And give this guy another try. So like I said, haven't used the builder that much, so I'm kind of just figuring out the little nuances of it. So let's see, if I put the energy condenser in there. Oh no, wrong thing. Stop that. Ha, yeah. Remember the direction that you're facing is important. So, what just happened there? Did he, like, destroy my condensers that I had here? I think he might have. And that would not have been cool. I think there was really just one here. And these guys here might have been glowstone. So just make sure you position your stuff correctly. Alright, that looks like it's resolved. I might have to get myself another collector because of that. Let me get this night over with, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's try that again. Without placing the builder in the wrong spot, of course, this time. Make sure it's facing that direction. Place your blueprint in. Remember, it's directionally aware. Hey, that looks better, right? Alright. Condenser. Still doesn't want to place down his condenser. Interesting. And some collectors. How about that? There we go. And yeah, we'll need one more collector. So why don't I go downstairs and get that? See how I'm doing Klein Star-wise. And have I collected some more red matter? Yeah, I'm good. I should be able to get one more collector. Hopefully. We'll see. Nope, only a Mark II. Close. How about I'm going to need some more glowstone as well while I'm at it. So what do I got in here that I can burn up nice and quick? Still have a good amount of iron I probably don't need, and maybe even a stack of gold. This is what I've been doing, is cannibalizing a bunch of the ores, because I have a huge surplus of the stuff. There we go. Definitely good. So another Mark III collector is what I'll need, and a few more pieces of glowstone. Like I said, not sure why it doesn't want to place the energy condenser down, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. So the energy collector should go where it belongs, and now for all the glowstone. Cool. So this little robot now has built for me another one of these collectors, just like this pattern, excepting, of course, for the energy condenser, which I can just place in manually, not a big deal. But overall, I think he did a pretty nice job. So now I can replicate this pattern whenever I feel like it. I'm going to collect these resources back now, don't need them anymore in there. And I can hang on to that blueprint and use it again in the future. So I can kind of use it over and over whenever I want. Awesome. So let's cover up the ceiling here a little bit. This guy can get covered, and don't need holes in my roof. And the last piece here, of course, is to get a piece of red matter, which I'll need to wait for because I'm really low on resources at this point, and place it right in here. And then I'll have a second collector, so I've pretty much at this point doubled my red matter production. Awesome. And, even better, is that, remember this thing that I built earlier? Yep, that's going to work on all my machines. So I'm also increasing the speed of this thing. It's a global buffer that increases the speed of your machines across the board. So, cool. I'll be back in a few minutes just to get things sorted. How am I doing here? Once this creates a red matter, I'm going to go put it in the other condenser. And there we go. Just added my red matter into this chest, and now I have 2 collectors creating red matter for me. Awesome. And it looks like it's getting a little dark out, but I do want to do a little bit more work on my ice castle this episode, I think. So why don't I get prepared for that? Oh my, look how lucky I got. I just got an industrious, diligent hybrid queen. I just placed my diligent and unwary combination in my apiary here and just got an industrious queen. How cool is that? I'll come back in a little bit to show you guys what she can do. Alright, so back at my ice castle. What do we want to do over here? Good question. I might want to add up this second doorway here. I haven't entirely decided what I want to do. Like, I want to leave this with ice at least, but I haven't decided if I want another one here with ice, or if I want to go with like a lava moat or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do just yet. But for now, I don't know. I think it's looking pretty sharp so far. Let's see. I'm gonna go get prepared with a couple items, and maybe I'll come back. Nothing you haven't seen before, and I'll be back in a minute to show you guys the direction I want to go in. Alright guys, over here requesting some items and getting out my little tool here. Now first off, I'm going to want another one of those nifty little camouflage guys. And for that, it's right here, camouflage. Okay, obvious. The next thing I want to get is a deflector. I don't think I've made this one yet, but it's done like so. Again, a frequency transmitter in the middle, use an electrolyzed water cell and some electronic circuits and a couple of diamonds. And this gets you the MFFS deflector. Now this is just another type of force field thing. But before I go, I should probably remember that I need to get one of you and some paper and craft that guy up. We don't want to forget that we need to do that. We're going to need that card, remember, right? Yep, there we go. Link card. Good to go. Alright, so let's go get ready to place all this cool stuff down. So back out to my ice castle. And what I'm thinking is maybe have the deflector run right along here. So if I knock all this snow out of here, and of course I'm going to make a big old mess here in a minute, but I'll clean it up in a bit. But what I'm thinking is just drop all this stuff out of here. That looks pretty solid. Lots of snow. Hooray. Let's convert this stuff into snow instead of snowballs. There we go. That'll make it easier to manipulate in a moment. So the deflector, what's that guy all about, huh? That's basically going to project a squarish field. So if I dig down here, what am I at? 2 by 3? All right. So if I dig down, right here is where I want to place this deflector down here underground. And the deflector is going to go right here. Okay, now I want to grab my wrench from Industrial Craft. That's this guy. And make sure the deflector is facing upwards. Now, how deep are we? We are 1, 2, 3, 4 deepish. So I want to give the distance on this guy a 4. Okay, and I have to go link my card to the force field thingy down underground here. So I think it's around here somewhere. There it is. So link this guy up, and everybody's happy. How's my Lapitron crystal doing? Just fine. Perfect. So, where we go? Place our snow back down. And our link card. Cool. There we go. And I'm going to give this guy a distance of 1 and a width of 1. And the next thing I'm going to do is dig around over here until I find my way towards the other thing that I had. Probably around here somewhere. Can't be that far away. Should be like right under here. There it is. Cool. So I'm going to borrow this little, red thingy, the red power wiring. So let's go into our red bag and get ready to run this wire over to that force field thing. Because I want the force field to get turned on at the same time the other one's turned on. So let's do that right now. Just run this guy like so. There we go. Alright, so let's see what this thing's all about real quick, huh? So if I turn this one on, he should project a force field. There we go. Cool. So that's like a 3 or a 2 by 2, right? So 2 extra on each side. So that looks cool. I want him down one more level lower. So let's do that. So distance is 1 shorter. How does that look? Alright, see how that looks pretty good. But of course I need it wider, so let's bump it up to 2 more on the X, I believe that might be. Nope, that was Z. So I only wanted it 1 more on the Z and 2 more on the X. Or, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's probably what I want right there, like that. And hey, ta-da! We've got this nice little looking force field that goes right across here. So, not bad looking. Now, of course, we don't want that force field to look like a force field. We want it to look like ice, so that's where our camouflage add-on comes in. Let's go get a piece of ice, because I don't think I have one handy at the moment. Getting dark again, so let's get this guy ready. So, just 1 piece of ice will do it. So the deflector, as you see, just pretty much creates a flat surface for you. Ta-da! Not bad looking. Not bad at all. But I want this guy to be kind of like inverted so that, the force field's there when the power is off. So that when this door is open, this force field exists. So I need a NOT gate. So something you guys have seen me build a handful of times before. Gonna run back to my house and get ready for it. So I'll be back in a minute. And there we go, we've got a NOT gate. So that of course is gonna be used, and I let the time go a little bit too far, didn't I? Yeah, that looks better. So the NOT gate basically, the purpose of that will be to do this. Run over in this direction, intercept that red power wire down here. That's like a perfect spot to intercept it, and do that. Ta-da! Now, of course, I can't get out of here, but that's alright. So how cool is that? Basically what we've got now is a nice little bridge to walk across. And when I turn this off, the bridge doesn't exist. Cool. I like it. Now what I might want to do... Yeah, look at that. That is just cool looking. I like it. Alright, so let's now dig one more layer deep. Seal this up a little bit. So let's get some dirt just to seal it for now, and we'll see how this looks. I was thinking a lava moat. I don't know how well that's going to work out because lava and ice and snow might not be a good combination, but let's give it a try. What do you guys think? So let's get our vulcanite amulet here, and I'm just going to place down one block of lava in the corner and maybe block it off so that it doesn't have too much trouble. And I want to see if it starts melting some of this ice nearby. And I'll place another one over here as well. And if this becomes a problem, I'm going to have to rethink my plan, but for now, oh yeah, look at that, already melted. Not cool. So that is going to be an issue for us. So give me a few minutes here to think about a solution to that problem, and I'll be right back. So what I'm testing right now is I went one layer deeper with my lava, and I'm going to see if that affects the nearby ice and snow. And it does. So, again, not good. Well, I think I found a nice distance. This deep here looks like it's not melting the ice above it, so that might be a good spot for my lava, except it'll be sitting directly on top of my deflector here, which I don't think would be a terribly bad thing. But I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm probably just going to move my deflector down one level. So right now it's 2, 3, 3. I'm going to move it down one level and make it 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do that off camera real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, this looks pretty good. So like I said, let's get this wire going properly. 2, 3, 4. That looks cool. I'm going to dig out the ground underneath here and just lay down some dirt. So still no ice melting. Good sign, for sure. Get some dirt laid out here and just dig this entire area out. So how about I get rid of this lava for now, and basically yeah, that looks good. Cool. So I'll be back in a minute. Let me just cover all this up and make it look nice. Alright, so if I did everything right here, I can turn this lever on. Looks pretty good. Alright, now what I want to do is stop the time of day speed up that I had going on there and get some lava down in this pit. Let's do that. So I'm just going to get this all flattened out and make it look all nice and cool looking. I like the look of stable lava, like, you know, non-flowing lava. So yeah, look at that. Nice little cool lava pit. Oh no, I fell in. I'm going to assume that whoever's trying to break into my castle doesn't have a vulcanite amulet, or a Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, or, you know, any other item that's awesome like that. Cool. And did I forget the knot gate down there? I'm pretty sure I did, because I'm a noob. Let me go fix that real quick. I think if I dig straight down here, I should get in. There we are. Forgot the knot gate. What is wrong with me? Hey, there we go. Much better. And do I have any snow on me? I do. I can cover up that hole. So yeah, that looks pretty solid, doesn't it? So, things off. It's all blocked off. There's lava. Everybody's like, oh no, it's lava. And then you do this, and it's back on. There's one little minor aesthetic change I want to make here, and that's this guy. I want to bring it up one more distance. So as you can see, when I flip this lever, you can see this little ice protruding down here. I don't want that, so I'm going to bump up the distance on this guy and bring down the length one. And what that should do then is fix that, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. That's pretty cool looking. Do I even maybe want to do this? Yes, I do. Now I can get in. Cool. And you know what else might even look better? I don't know. Let's see. I have to decide this right now, but what if I just made this instead of an ice block down here? Derpy, derpy, der. Don't want lava falling on me. And I think I'm like right below the stuff. What if I made this? Instead of ice, snow. Well, I'm not getting the okay for snow, so that's not the end of the world. But let's just double check out here to make sure that it really doesn't work. And you guys will get to see the texture pack used when, or the texture used. Yeah, see, when you try and put a block in there that it doesn't know what to do with, it does that. So not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and stick with ice. I think that's fine. Pretty cool looking. Oh yeah. Maybe I do want to get rid of this snow. I kind of like the ice force field being there. Yeah, that looks good. And then boom, I'm inside and I can access my snow machine. Give me snow. Cool. It's not working all of a sudden. What's going on down there? Interesting. I might need a little bit of a delay on this guy getting activated. Interesting. What if I move this guy real quick? See, that's working now. Let's do something like this. I was worried about this. When I saw how it, was working the other day, I was like, I wonder if this is going to be a problem or not. We'll find out. And it looks like it was. That should be all I really need. So let's see if things want to behave. That activated just there. Turned off the snow. Interesting. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, not sure if this is perfectly working or not, but it seems to be in better shape. So, something to keep an eye on. I'll probably just watch it for a little bit and make sure everything's working properly. But for now, looks like my, snow creation thing is working pretty well. Pretty nice looking ice castle here with a cool lava moat. I like that. Flip this lever off, and I have to figure out exactly how I want to activate the entrance into my ice castle. I haven't totally decided that just yet. But at some point I want to get rid of this little lever here, which is like, not exactly a great secret entrance type of thing. And maybe, change it up. So let's get rid of this snow for now. Should turn off the snow? Yeah, there we go. And back to my house. And I promised you guys that a little bit later in the episode I'd show you about those industrious queens. So let's go take a look at them real quick. Off in this direction. Gotta love that void ring, by the way. And yeah, let's see how we get. Oh, we got some pollen. Cool. So let's do that. And industrious drone. There we go. And I'm going to get some of these stringy combs out of here because I really don't need them hanging out anymore. Cool. And how do we go with our mating? Diligent Queen? Really, dude? Really? Not cool. But anyway, I got some pollen, so that's nice. So pollen is cool in that its purposes pretty much are to create a catalyst. Now a catalyst can be stored in a wax capsule with pollen and bone, or it can create, and if we check out the recipe for catalyst, you can see that the normal recipe requires fertilizer and bone. So basically this is a substitute for fertilizer in the catalyst recipe. And a catalyst is a specific type of item that can be placed in a machine near a tree farm, and it'll basically act like bone meal being clicked on the tree farm. You can pretty much place it in this machine, it'll automatically grow any trees nearby by using some of the catalyst. So that's one of the main purposes of pollen. You can also use it over here to create slime balls. How cool is that? And if you use it along with honey drops, you can create a catalyst without any bone meal. So you can use pollen and honey drops to create catalyst, no bone required. And then of course the slime ball recipe, which is propolis and pollen. So that's pretty cool. But my tree farms are going along pretty well, but I'm pretty happy I got my Industrious Joan there because it's just yet another bee species that I've discovered. So that's kind of cool. And I think this feels like a pretty good wrapping up point, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed episode 55 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. Stay tuned for next time. Definitely got some more stuff to do. How's my red matter production come along, by the way? Pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely got a good amount in there. So take it easy, everybody.